Hello YouTube, you got Video Game House here once again with another incredibly fun deck video. This is Ambipom, the coin flipper. Now, the reason I say that is because Ambipom has two very unique abilities. Two very unique setups. Now, the first setup being his first ability is whenever he can take damage, whether he is in the active spot or on the bench, he flips a coin. If it lands on heads, he just ignores that damage. His attack, on the other hand, is flip a coin equal to the amount of energies that he has. For each heads you get, you do 60 damage. The deck pairs up well with Lugia VSTAR, whose ability is able to pull two normal type Pokemon from your discard pile and place them onto your bench. Pairing with Archeops allows us to get a boatload of energies very easily from the deck onto our Ambipom in order to do a lot of damage very quickly. I will preface this video with, this deck is entirely fun-based. Do I ever think it's going to do really, really well in some weird tournament somewhere? No. But do I think you would have a wonderful time trying to show this off to your friends, to show this off in a tournament somewhere, to go, I'm feeling lucky today? This is the deck you bring in. It has the utility and the ability to win matches, but I definitely felt like it would work a lot better in real life rather than on the game, which you will be seeing in just a moment. This video is done a little bit differently. I did shoot the video of how the deck can work and the coin flipping opportunities that it does have, and a lot of smaller games, realistically, that we had our wins in. More times than not, the deck would sabotage itself rather than trying to win the game, where high percentage options consistently failed. So the first part of the video is going to be entirely on games where we were doing well, showing off how the deck can work and some of the cards in the deck, what they pair up with really well. The second half of the video is a blooper reel of all the wonderful things that happened during our live stream where we streamed the game over at twitch.tv/Video Game House. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do hope you guys can make an effort to come on by and hang out. We give away a lot of free codes, we do deck profiling, and we do a lot of testing along with tournament play, so I hope you enjoy that stuff as well. Once again, a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and head on over to our Discord. We are going to be doing a very special 100 subscriber special, where we're going to be giving a boatload of codes out on the stream. If you aren't already part of the Discord, make sure you guys join. It's going to be in the description, along with the Twitch channel. Let's get into our games. Now, a quick reminder, these first couple of videos are all from our Twitch stream. We went live, I believe, Sunday of last week in order to get these, where we played, I don't know, maybe 20 games learning how to play Ambipom properly, because I honestly have never used Lugia before this point. I was never really a big fan of it. So, this first game is more about just showing off the cards that are in the deck, how they can work together, and explaining everything that needs to go on. Lugia, of course, is our mainstay in order to set up the engine for our deck, the energy engine, which is Archeops. Some of the cards in the deck include Professor's Burnet, which can obviously throw away cards for us. Poppy, which allows us to move energy around, which we didn't get to see, but it's usually a pretty fun and very good card to have in order to try and force more damage, because it's able to move any two types of energies. So if you move a double turbo, that counts as one energy card, and if you move a triple energy, it also counts as one energy card. So Poppy's able to move anything from 2 energies in a way, because they're all special energies, up to 6 energies in a way. We are just trying to set up our Lugia using Read the Wind in order to force things out. Obviously, we haven't seen anything important from our opponent, so we can throw away Devolve just to draw some more stuff. Luckily, we see our Professor Turo's scenario right there, so I can explain this one as well. Turo is another great card because of the fact Lugia counts as a 2-prize liability. Weirdly enough, Lugia is great at getting its ability off, but once its ability is over and done with, outside of swinging for, maximum 220, minimum 180, it doesn't do too much. It just becomes a 2-prize liability. If you see your opponent has that out to win the game by, say, bossing up Lugia and knocking it out, you are able to use Scenario in order to remove the Lugia from being a potential loss on your end. This also goes well with other things that you could also put into the deck. We weren't running it just yet, but there was a Blissey for a little while. There was Luminion for a little while. So there were quite a few options that we can remove with Professor Turo's. So it just worked a little bit better when we were running a little bit more cards. We were trying to make it more consistent and evolving the deck through the stream. And obviously, if you guys are with us, you are more than welcome to assist with the thought process of building the deck. So, as you've seen during this game, Lugia V-STAR was able to get us our Archeops. The Archeops was able to start setting up the Ambipom. We weren't able to get into some coin flips, but we were able to explain the engine and show off exactly what it kind of does. Now, in our other two games that we're going to be showing off, we will be able to see a little bit more of the giveth and the taketh of Ambipom and its coin flip just unfairness, where it just really did not want us to have a good time. Fortunately, we do mulligan our first hand away, but that's okay. You can see the list. We have Professor Burnet in our hand. We have an Aipom and an Ambipom. We have the Lugia V-STAR and a Nest Ball, so we can get our Lugia out. So we got all the points to set ourselves up. Now, this isn't such an uncommon hand, since we do run a lot of cards in order to get our Lugia onto the bench very quickly, and we run plenty of Ultra Balls and plenty of ways in order to get the Lugia V-STAR into our hand, so we can evolve it on turn 2. We run double Professor's Burnet. We're trying to make it a little bit more consistent by using possibly Pokemon gear and or other draw engines that we're looking through to try and make this a little bit more fun to play, obviously. Luckily, we did get to go first, but we were very afraid of that Pachirisu. For each electric Pokemon on the bench, it does 20 more damage from its original starting 10. So if it was able to set up 5, it'd be able to do 110 damage. We were afraid Lugia was going to take a knockout, and so when it did 50 damage, we got very confused. We knew it was supposed to do 50 damage, but Lugia is weak to electric, so it's supposed to do 100 damage. Now, I found out later, because I was able to read the card, Everyone Discharge, this attack's damage isn't affected by weakness is the last sentence, which I did not read. So as soon as I figured it out, I had the light bulb go off and I was like, ah, that's where it is. This turn, very simply put, we were able to use Burnet, get the Archeops away, Lugia V-STAR's Summoning Star V-STAR power, which allows us to bring them back. And then we just set up Lugia. We were looking at our opponent's bench, and clearly, as you can see, we don't have any real threats that Lugia can't handle. So instead of retreating the Lugia, we decided to basically give up on it to keep our Ambipom a little bit more safe. Why give up that coin flip that our opponent can potentially knock us out, rather than just leaving it as is? And just ignore that door closing. I dropped my water bottle. I was trying to pick it back up without whatever, and I just had to show off that I did the attack and that I was picking a prize, so don't worry about it. Same game, nothing happened, just a quick blip at it. So we have another Professor Burnet, because I told you we were running 2, and I didn't know what to do with it at this point, but we didn't need to use the Arven for anything in our deck, so we used the Burnet just to burn 2 bad cards out of our deck that we didn't need anymore, while we also just go to set up Ambipom. Now, we were playing it a little bit more cautious, but we obviously could have put more double turbos. We could have made him even just bigger and more bulky, but we were playing a little bit more curious, safely, to put on 1 energy at a time rather than just going all in. I have the switch in my hand. This escape rope does not matter to me, so he thinks he's going to be safe, even if he takes out the Archeops, which is what I put up on purpose, because we only need 1 at this point. We have 2 attackers with Lugia V-STAR, and we have Ambipom to be able to just clear this game. We see the Raikou. We are slightly scared of the Raikou because it's able to set up and just knock us out. But again, if you look at our prize mapping, we have a Lugia, which is 2 prizes, Archeops, and Ambipom. So no matter what, he has to go through everybody. We're using Arven just to burn through cards. Devolve doesn't do anything, but I have an Ultra Ball in hand, so I'm thinking about what we can do. Ijo for the level ball, possibly to set up another Aipom, and we have an Ultra Ball to evolve it onto the next round. We just go in with a couple of Tempest dives, taking another prize. We go to 3. Our prize map is at least 2-1 prize or a 1-3 prize, or yeah, a 2 prizer and a 1 prizer or a 3 prizer, because there is a Regieleki VMAX that we absolutely can get to with the amount of energies that Ambipom just has waiting in the wings. We knew we weren't going to make it through this turn because Raikou hit the board. He just needs 2 energy, and my weakness just not help me in this instance, so I just get obliterated with damage. And he also has the Regieleki V-Star, which boosts basic electric Pokemon by 30 damage. So, yeah, 340. I don't think Lugia is going to make that. But now we get to bring out the good boy, our friend, the Ambipom. Since we basically have put all our eggs in a singular basket here, we go all in. I believe we actually switch, or we also give ourselves a secondary Ambipom in case he does get that lucky coin flip. I don't think he was ever going to get there on that lucky coin flip, but just in case he did, having the backup Ambipom to force our opponent, and with them having 4 prizes, again, he has to attack and defeat both of the Ambipoms in order to win the game. We needed 4 coin flips, I think, to guarantee that. Yeah, 4. Because it would have done 240 damage. So, we got lucky with the 5-3. By 1 coin flip, like, we went over damage, but it was enough. We're down to our single prize. All we have to do is take out either the Regieleki VMAX and or one of his single prizers, so... did my opponent let us go the last turn, or did he concede out? I think we just threw as many energies as we could onto Ambipom. Did we get the attack? We did get the attack. At maximum, this can hit for up to 580 damage. And we literally hit 3 out of 10 coin flips was heads. Luckily, that was enough to take out the single prizer, but that would have not worked on Regieleki VMAX. So, like, not great in terms of our wonderful coin flips, but as you can see, I feel as though that wouldn't have happened in real life as easily as I feel like it did on the video game. All right, and I believe this is our last game for like construction to show off what the deck can do. We see Flame Veiled Charmeleons off of this mulligan, and it was funny because in their opening hand they showed us 2 of them, and in their second mulligan we saw 2 more. I wasn't sure. I was like, did he run 4, or was this like something weird? Unfortunately, my opponent did open Bidoof, so he has to use the Battle VIP and force out a switch so he can protect his Bidoof because he's running the Bidoof Zard list. We open up Burnet, which is fantastic, so we're able to actually just get our discards set up with Archeops. We also have an Ultra Ball in our hand, which I don't know if you can really see all that well. It's directly next to me. Using that, we'll be able to find our Lugia, but we are just checking our deck. What energies are we missing? What Pokemon are we missing? What items are we missing to make this a little bit better for us? We hit the Ultra Ball. It is a little weird to try and figure out what we need to get rid of. I'm not really necessarily needing a switch, but then the follow-up is like, do I get rid of Iono, Arven, Judge? Because I need the Pokemon, obviously, and I can't get rid of the energy because those are a finite resource. We go for Bustle, and that is a coin flip move, again, which says if you land heads, your opponent cannot do damage to you until next turn. It prevents all damage and effects of attacks done to Aipom. So it keeps him safe. Unfortunately, though, my opponent does have Radiant Zard. He did have the rare candy, and we are just not having a fantastic time with this. Although we have everything else set up that we needed to. So we're just going to rip everything we have here. My opponent's hand was 1 card and whatever that prize was. So we decided to go with the wonderful play of setting everything else up. Lugia V-Star out to get our guys back. And we're going to rip the Devolve because we saw what our opponent has. We only know that he had 1 card in his hand and then a prize. The prize could be anything, sure. But it's unlikely since he was able to hit the rare candy so quickly and he had everything set up. It seems as though, in my opinion, I figured he probably doesn't have a rare candy, right? So we go in with the Devolution play, but also spending a bit of resources in order to set up Ambipom in case he does have a rare candy, because we do have Ambipom in hand. If we get lucky, we can just put more triple energies on it and even take out a Charizard if needed. We devolve, we hope, he draws, he has a Charizard EX in hand, a prize card in hand, and 2 cards from his deck. My opponent gets all flustered, being unsure what to do, so he just rips the Archeops to the active, hopes for the best, does that whole 30 damage because he has the energy plan, and we just start going off. We can't deal with a lot of the stuff that he has, so we're just going to use our Archeops to semi-switch for free, where we just take one of our energies we're not using, retreat, bring up Ambipom, and start swinging. The wonderful thing about Ambipom is we can set it up, we can make sure it's ready to go, and if our opponent still is able to find that rare candy, we are able to just have a 50% chance of just not even getting taken out. We are behind, but obviously with 2 heads, we are able to clear out this Charmander and put us in a tied fashion, so I didn't want to waste the reversal energy that we had in hand. Unfortunately, our prize was garbage. My opponent pushes Charmander up forward, and I'm thinking, oh no, he must have the rare candy, and we are going to get absolutely abolished for this. So this is a problem until my opponent does nothing for a corresponding like 30 seconds. I meant to say corresponding. Goes to the attack, and my ability goes off, failing and giving him that 30 damage. But it's weird he didn't retreat for the Radiant Zard for defense, because he needs Charmander to win. So I just start setting up other Pokemon and then full tilt swinging into him. And then we went 2 out of 5 heads, which not a high % chance of hitting, but we did, and it was really sad. Luckily it was enough to take a knockout, but that would have maximumed 120 damage. Unfortunately, my opponent was not able to get anywhere from there. He couldn't find a barrel, he couldn't find a draw engine, so he ended up just getting donked out after losing his RDX, basically just showing off how good Devolve is, and I'm sure Devolve is going to be used this format into the next one, so highly useful to pick up a couple of those. Now, those were ways of showing off how the deck can get its wins, showing off how strong Ambipom can swing for, showing off the combos that Lugia and Archeops can set up for you. But unfortunately, with this kind of deck, more times than not, you're gonna get instances that end up kind of like this. I think I just stomp with this, right? Just kind of go with the all-in strat. I think I can miss 2 coins. I hate you. Actually, that's not okay at all, because that means how am I going to get this to work? I have to knock out. I need to get a knock here or I'm dead. Please, please, please. I hate you. I hate everything about you. Okay, no, that's not even enough, because I switched him out. I needed 1 more. Guess I can, like, stall? Head flip coins! Ah, you suck, brother! I can't even do anything anymore! Just thumping snore, flip coin heads. Nice. That matters! That matters so much! That matters so much! I swear to God, if I get all tails or something like that. 1, 2, 3, hey, that's all we needed. After that, it didn't matter. Jeez, now you hit 6 and 2? Unnecessary. Please fail the coin flipping, just get mad. Literally, playing Ambipom is hashtag stay mad. Head coin flip! Yes! So this will do 200 damage now, but again, it still needs to coin flip hit. And if it does, we have a pretty solid chance. Whee! Oh, that is incredible. Becomes the play. Give me that. Reversal energy. And then we have to just primal turbo any energy we got left. We have another... Is that 4 reversal energies? Do not concede until I hit this button, you jerk! Get him! 13 coin flips! More! 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 I think he's getting there, right? He might stoke to get the energy, but I don't think he's gonna get enough energy. Damn. Alright, well, we 50-50'd it. We were hoping. So I switch out an Ambipom and go Therapeutic. Well, you don't want to do that. We're gonna go bustle and get a coin flip heads. 10 out of 10 every time. Woo! Why can't I find this? Come on, I can't bustle fail 3 times, right? Ah! Physical pain! Just physical pain! Oh my god, that is just... What do you want from me? What do you want? 1 in 8! 1 in 8, dude! 12.5%! I hate everything about you, Entei. He didn't even evolve the Charmander. I hate you. I hate you, Entei. What in God's name? I don't have the time anymore. I need to do Ambipom Summoning Star. Oh, I messed up. I was only supposed to put 1 Aipom down. I need to have 2 primate dexterity. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait. That's 160. Yeah, he's enough. Yeah, if I didn't put in the second Aipom, he would need to find another Pokemon, which is not hard to do. Yeah, Arven gets him another Pokemon. Fucking 3 failures on Bustle. He didn't have an out either. Like, he had no way of losing on a Bustle, and he just goes, but watch this. So we have Ambipom with 3 energies. We can still Crisis Punch a 280, by the way. Just as a heads up, I can still do that right now. It's a guaranteed 280. That's the other thing. I don't know why he's putting other energy on that unless he's choosing to retreat. I'm not quite sure. Unnecessary retreat. I guess now it's like weird, but he had the damage. I don't know why he had to retreat there. It seems like almost unnecessary. Okay, well, you get 2 prizes, and now he just needs a draw. He needs a boss's orders, and he'll win the game outright. We can still Ultra Ball and get another Ambipom from deck, I guess. Nope, cannot do it with that. I need Judge. I need this Judge. I f***ing hate that that was still in my deck. After all of this, I still had that in my deck. What is that? I need 5 heads here. What? Oh no, I needed 6. All right, but still. He has to fail this coin flip. I have to hit him. He has to fail the next coin flip. I have to knock this out, which I can do with the Crisis Punch. If I hit 1 head on that first swing, I would have hit him for exactly enough. That is pain. I need 3, I think, heads out of 6 coins. 1, 2. No. No! What? doing? You specifically did exactly enough damage to live! Oh. 7 points! And you hit 2? Where's the 50%, bro? It has a counterclap! What? Why? Why did you have that? So, just want to get that out of the way before the last round. 300 is here the whole time. That's kind of rare. I love that. Thank you. Rude.
Rose and orange.
Just clocked me. Alright, we're gonna try going first. Man, it would have been a good hand. Battle VIP plus Archeops and Research. That would have been so useful if I fucking opened better. Zard is kind of bad, and I don't have a way to get it back once it gets knocked out. No Super Rod, no Clara, so it's like, I lose it, I lose it. We should promote violence? No.
No.
We promote dodgeball. Dodgeball is kind of violence. I'm going first. Should I put the Lugia up front? I have Ultra Ball, but I don't have anything for the... Just loving in the wrong direction. Yo, 300, we're rewatching Dragon Ball. We just got to the fusion of Kale and Caulifla fusing together and
God, it was
getting
boring fucking fight.
Getting their ass
my God.
handed to them. I have opened up an Ultra Ball. This will just be going away. I don't know if I really want the Iono as much as I would want the boss. I need both of these. I don't want to get rid of a level ball though. That just seems like a terrible idea. But reversal though, damn. Alright, goodbye bosses. I will hopefully not need you. Oh, we have one Ambipom. That's really cool. Also, we got the Radzard, so that's cool. Do I have my Luminous Energy, or do I not have Luminous? We will never know. We got the Crisis Punch. We got the Luminous. Let's go. We go all in with the babies. We go all in with the babies. Okay, we want another Aipom, I think, because... No, I need Ambipom, huh? That level ball, because I only have the one of. We just set ourselves up for success. Clearly, my opponent's not going to take me out with a Growlithe active. We're fine. Kefla was underdone in Dragon Ball Super, but her manga counterpart was written worse. They were both pretty good. They are just not a good character overall. The fact that they're just like, yeah, this person has huge potential, and a person learned how to become Super Saiyan. Like a kid learned how to become Super Saiyan by going, it's a tingly sensation on your back, so now you're a Super Saiyan. Oh, you're also able to turn Super Saiyan 2 within an hour?
Yeah, they just overdid it, and I think that they were just making it seem like Super Saiyan wasn't a big feat. Yeah. Which isn't right, because it absolutely is a big feat for Dragon Ball.
Yep. So. And then, like, even if you go even further than that, it's like... We have the legendary Super Saiyan Kale, who just doesn't do good for her own character. Wait, what? Off the top deck? Wait, we're cracked as hell. Hold on. Goodbye, Archeops. Wait, this is like a perfect game. Hold on. That's crazy, actually. And now, just because I cannot not do this, Monkey, get big, coin flip. I need to land 2 heads. If I whiff it because I just get less energy, I'm super mad. I'm going all in on this Monkey. This is 9 coin flips. I need 2. If I fail, somebody get the clip ready. I got it, but like 4 out of 9? It's less than 50% because it couldn't be 50%, but like, I deserve. I don't know how. It started with a tails. I'm like, that's not a good sign. All right, Ultra Ball is dead to me now, so I don't need any of it. So I have five prizes on the board. 2 prize Lugia, 1 prize Archeops, and Ambipom. So the idea now is put all of my eggs in the basket of Ambipom. I need another... Well, technically I could go rare. Go. Huh? Oh, I took all the double turbos. I actually... I don't know. I can still set up Lugia. I have 4 single energies, right? By the way, 2 Ambipoms are prized, so that's why I said I have to put all my eggs in one basket for Ambipom. That's my 6th prize right there. My 4th prize. My 5th prize. If he takes this, then it's different. Why can't... Is it saying I can't use this promo token? Okay, so I have a reversal energy as well. Did the game just crash? Hello?
Hi.
I'm taking this as a win, guys. I don't care what happens to the game. I am accepting it as a win. If the game cuts out and it says like you lose or it skips my turn, I'm just conceding and turning this stream off tonight. Not out of like rage or anything. We win this. There is no doubt in my mind I won this game tonight. I could have put the reversal energy on Lugia.
Oh, is it crashing?
I think crashed, but I used the Archeops ability. And it goes to my opponent's turn!
Yo!
It's gonna be stuck there no matter what he does right now. That's so cringe. I had the perfect opening and I got bopped. Even when I win, I lose.
The night is not the night.
What the fuck?
This deck is not the deck.
I bet in real life this deck would work really well.